Alrighty. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Hope that y'all are having a great day. Let's just get the show on the road, shall we? There we go. Okay, so my bad, guys. Running a little late today, but I know for a fact it's gonna be a good day. I'll try to have a good day at least. Right? But also, I know that I didn't get any vlog content out there today, but you know, something that really did something that has really been on my mind is that why can't adults grow up? I say that in the sense of, okay, I know I need growing up to do. I'm 22 years old. I'm young. I still got a lot to learn. But I'm sorry, people that got more priorities than me make it seem like they got it together, but they really don't. I'm gonna just be honest, and I'm not saying that because I think that I got it together. I definitely don't got it together. I don't got none of my crap together. Make sure, man. I'm gonna make sure of that and be out there in the open right here, right now. I don't got none of my crap together. None of my crap is together right now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I'm not saying this out of spite, of other people's decisions, because low key, I probably would have made the same decisions if I was in their shoes. I don't know though, but I know for a fact that at some point, the switch from you realizing that you need to be an adult, from a teenager to an adult, has to be 18. It has to be 18 because I'm sorry, that is exactly what that is the right age that the government technically counts you as an adult. They count you as an adult at 18 years old. They do not care if you are still a teenager. They do not care if you're still in school, that you are an adult. The government, the federal government, counts you as an legal binding adult when you are at the age of 18. So mind you, that switch from you being a kid to being an adult should happen at 18, because it happened at me when I was 18. But in fact, it took me 2 more years to figure it out, because I thought I knew everything and I thought I was invincible. So think again. And it's like, and this is no offense to people who got kids. If you got kids, those are your priority. Not your habits, not things that you want, necessities. That is what needs to happen. That's what's the top priority, is necessities. If you have a family, necessities are it. I've always told myself, if I ever had kids and I was still young, my life would totally be over. It would be all about those kids. But see, nobody has enough balls to say that, because they think, oh no, I'm gonna live my life. No, you brought another one into the world. No, you don't. You don't have that right anymore. You don't have that right no more. And being straight up, you think I'm harsh? Come on. You think I'm harsh? Look at what our grandparents went through. You think what you're hearing from me is hard? Shoot. You wouldn't have survived in the 60s. None of us would have survived in the 60s. Being straight up. We wouldn't have survived. We would have all been crying. We all would have been whining and crying. Literally. I would have gotten so mad I would have beat the tar out of people. That's how angry I would have been. Because I would have been fed up with what's going on. If I'm fed up now with what's going on, imagine how if I was born in the 60s. I'd be a way worse sour human today. But I know for a fact that adults that make me look like an adult need to grow up. I'm sorry, people that are older than me, yeah, I'll give you some respect because you got some years on me. But I'll give you some respect when you can actually take care of yourself. I'll take some respect when you can actually not struggle. Because everybody's going to struggle in some way, shape, or form. But if you're struggling in money, that's something that you have to change. Nobody else needs to change it. What are you going to do to provide more money on the table? What are you going to do so you can be able to put back so you can pay bills and get rid of debt. 77 to 78% of people live paycheck to paycheck. And half of those people are still in debt and still want to borrow money and still want to do this and still want to do that. That's why the middle class stays the middle. They never get rich. Because the middle class always wants to do something that or buy something that they think that they can afford, but they really can't. That's just the bottom line. Thank you. But it's just like, it's hard to take people seriously and to respect people when nobody wants to change. Nobody wants to put in the work or time and effort. Nobody wants to work. And everybody got something to say. So how about this? How about we all play the big, quiet, silent game until everybody stops struggling? But I guarantee everybody's heads would explode. Because if I went ghost, if I went dark, oh, see, people would be thinking that I'd be dead. But it's like I make a decision for myself, and then I get bombarded. You see, after you make a decision for yourself, it don't feel good during the time, but then over time it'll get better. But what's weird is that as soon as you do that, you'll get a whole bunch of people that say that they were your friend come back into your life. It's very interesting on how that works with some people. And here's the thing. If you're gonna tell us men to start talking, all right then. When are we gonna actually have someone start listening then? Because we got stuff to say all fucking day long. And pardon my French. We got stuff to say all day long. But if no one's gonna be listening to us, we're not going to invest our effort into explaining how we feel or explaining our emotions. We're not gonna do it. If you're not going to listen or respect us, then we're not gonna do it. But straight up, that's what females don't want. They don't want to respect men. They don't want to respect men. They don't need men. Okay, cool. Go and rebuild 80% of your infrastructure today. Go out into war. Go pick up an AK-47. Go get a bulletproof vest on and go get a ballistic helmet on and go fight in war if you don't need men. That's what I tell you. And if you can go do that, then we'll shut up. But until then, just stick to it. Just stick to your right to vote, because y'all have earned that. Y'all have earned the right to vote. I'll say that. Women have earned their right to vote. But the right to talk shit, shut up, please. And that's not disrespectful. It's the fact that men and women have roles for specific reasons. There's roles that men play there's some females that can do those things, but there's a big percentage of people that females that can't do that. But there's also another huge factor. There's a whole lot of jobs that women can do that a whole lot of freaking men can't do. And it's pretty simple shit. So to me, it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Because it doesn't seem like anybody wants to want to change or anything like that. It doesn't seem like anybody wants to change at all. It seems like everybody wants to be complacent. Everybody wants to do their own thing. Everybody wants to literally just do their own thing. And I'm like I don't care. If you're gonna do your own thing, I'm gonna do my own thing on my own. Like, I'm just gonna do it on my own. So, you know, I don't get where these people are coming from, especially when it comes to like stuff. When we're talking about like relationships and stuff like that, men have to respect the men, or women have to respect the men, because the man is the head of the household. That is what the Bible tells us, and that is what is true. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying that women can't serve in men's positions. I'm just saying it's better for a man to be in a man's position rather than a woman, because they come from a different perspective. Okay? In the times that like we are in now, would you want Kamala Harris to be in office or Donald Trump to be in office? That's one question that. Why are we going 45? Shit. See, and see, here's my thing. When you want to stay in a certain time period, you're not gonna know what's going on. Like, a lot of the people that are here in Alabama don't even know what half is going on outside of Alabama, because they don't even want to bother with what's going on outside of Alabama. But yet they want to say they're the home of the Bible Belt and they're patriots, right? But if you're a patriot, you pay attention to what's going on in your country. Okay, you don't fucking just wait. And I'm sorry I'm cursing, guys. I get really fed up when the young generation gets told all what the wrong things that they're doing, but then the older generation doesn't want to change. If you don't want to change, then you don't want other things to change as well. Like, if you don't want to change, things around you don't have to change. And really and truly, people don't got to be around you if you don't want to change. If you don't want to change, people don't have to be around you. And people don't want to establish relationships with you if you don't want to grow. If you don't want to grow, if you don't want to learn, if you don't want to be taught, no one's going to invest their time in you. So, in relationships, if you don't respect the man as the head of the household and trust in his judgment, then you don't want to be with that man. That's just the bottom line. If you cannot judge a man, your husband's judgment into making decisions for the family, then why did you marry him? Or why did you get with him if you didn't trust his judgment for the family? Because that's what I don't get about a lot of females that say they want to get married, but then they don't want to listen to they say they don't need men. It just makes no sense to me. And so to me, it's like, I don't know, what are we supposed to do as men when we're supposed to be in a committed relationship? People are annoying. I don't think it's hard to do some of this shit. Like, what I think is so simple, people think that is rocket science. And I'm really kind of like, I get mentally drained by other people because they think that life is so hard, and I'm like, you don't even know half of it, dude. You don't even know half of the crap that our family went through just to get to where they are today. Like, and yet we're trying to seek what our parents got, our grandparents got in half the time, and it's like, it's impossible. It's impossible. So I mean, I don't know what the deal is, and I don't know what's going to be going on, but I know for a fact that I'm gonna be focusing on me, and I really don't care what people think. I am my own person. Everybody has flaws, including you, whoever I'm talking to. You have flaws too. Don't ever think that you ain't got none, because you are all nothing but sin. You are not perfect. And I ain't perfect either. I'll say that to myself too. I got enough balls and enough pride to say that I'm not perfect, and I never will be perfect. But at least I acknowledge that. To me, it should be, well, you're an adult. Do what you need to do. Okay, cool. But I mean, I was wondering, like, where do we find the guidance if the guidance doesn't want to guide? Because, see, my dad's always telling me, listen to wise counsel, listen to wise counsel. Okay, cool. I get to listen to wise counsel though. But where does it come into play where the wise counsel got to relook at their counsel? I've been saying this for the longest time, because yes, it is wise. It always will be wise. But sometimes some wisdom needs to change for the better. And if you can't see that, then that's not our problem. We can only see that. The ones that got optimism. If the people that have been doing whatever they've been doing for the past 60 to 80 years, and they just choose not to want to change, that's on them that they don't want to choose. They've made a choice not to choose. They made a choice to not change. So therefore, They're not. They're the ones that are just have all this something to say, but then want us to do something about it with no guidance. The guidance is old-fashioned. It does not work. The methods, the system to use it, like Dave Ramsey's course, that still works today. But I'm telling you, Gen Z, stop asking for getting paid above minimum wage for a minimum wage job because you need money. Go get another job. Go to school, get an education. It's that simple. It benefits you and nobody else. So I don't know why you don't go out and do it. Okay? I don't know why y'all don't just go out and be successful and get it. Because I promise you this right now, the government's taking away all of our stuff, and the only thing that they can't take away from you is your education. I'm gonna keep saying that till the day I die because my dad told me that. The one thing that the government and this world can never take away from you is your education. You hear me? Everybody needs to remember that. And I need everybody to. But I want everybody to think about why do we not want to change? What is causing us to not want to change? And I would love to hear your guys' comments down below. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's not devotion, but I hope that you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I hope that you guys stay safe and stay healthy, and I hope that you guys have a great day. Remember, God loves you, God forgives you, and God wants what's best for you. Sorry for the rant, guys. Sorry for the language. It's very frustrating to be a kind person that doesn't want to take advantage of people and that wants to have as many friends and interact with as many people as possible. Look at a place where there's so much complacency, there's so much division, and there's so many people that are lost. Okay, so to me, it really just gets me upset, and we really need to spread the awareness of, hey, we need to realize what's going on, and we all need to be the change that we want to see, and we all need to vote the right way. But it has to take all of us, guys. Unity is key, okay? And the future looks bright. We have to be optimistic about the future, guys. All right. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the vlog. If you guys haven't already, leave a like and comment, and also comment or subscribe down to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos and any new content on the channel. So hope that you guys enjoyed the vlog. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a great weekend and have a great day, you guys. God bless you guys. Peace.